Hey, it's Audrey, and in this video, I'm going to be doing activity 8-5, applying account policies to an OU. This activity can be found on page 308 from the Administering Microsoft Windows Server 2012 R2. And the objective of this activity is to link a GPO to an OU to show that it has no effect on domain accounts. So what that means is I'm going to unlink a group policy that I created in a previous activity from the domain and link it to the domain controller's OU. And then I'm going to test to see which of my GPO settings have an effect on domain accounts. So to make all this happen, I'm going to log in. I'm logged in as my server 1 as an administrator, and I am going to open up my group policy management console. And from here, my domain is already expanded, so I don't have to do that one. So I need to right click user account policy. Wait, where did I put that? Okay, so right now my user account policy, my GPO for name my user account policy, is currently located underneath my domain local account. So what I'm doing is I'm going to unlink this GPO from my domain, and I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to right click and I'm going to hit delete. Click yes. Now I'm going to link that same GPO to my domain controllers. So I'm clicking into my domain controller. I'm going to right click it and select link an existing GPO. Click the user account policy, click OK. And now, as you can see, it's in my linked group policy objects right there. Now, to enforce that this policy is working, I'm going to open up my command prompt and do a GP update. And this just pushes out the group policy, so I can test it. So now to test my little group policy, I'm going to hit Control-Alt-Delete and click Change My Password. And I'm going to enter in my current password. And it says to test it, I'm going to type in my current password and in the new password and confirm. Okay. And this error message says unable to update the password. The value provided for the new password does not meet the length, complexity, or history requirements of the domain. And so this is because the default domain policy is in effect. The enforce password history is set to 24 in the default domain policy. So basically you can't change your password to the same value you used before. You gotta get a different password 24 different times before you can go back and use that password. So that pretty much confirmed what we did is working. So now we're going to unlink this GPO from the domain controllers. Okay, we're just going to delete links. And that's it for this activity. I'll see you next time.